Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Halloween. So first things first, we're going to put on our brows. I'm using the ColourPop cream gel liner in the color Boots. This is a really pretty vibrant hot pink. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that liner with this NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I'm using the lilac-y color and then a darker purple, just to set the brow so it doesn't smudge. So here I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer and L5 Neutral just to correct any of the pink and purples that might have gotten put in the wrong spot. It's a really vibrant color, and then just blending it downwards. So now going in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liner in Distortion, and we're just going to put this all over the brow. Alright, now going in with the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. I'm taking the lightest color in the palette. It's like a shimmery shell, and we're putting that on our brow bone and just blending it down slightly. Now going in with this really pretty raspberry matte color, and we're going to be defining our crease slightly. I really didn't have any shape planned for this eye look. I just really wanted all the colors to kind of bleed into each other and just be really, really nice and blended. So going back and forth with a Morphe brush and then also a crown brush. They're really fluffy, so I just wanted something to kind of fluff through the crease. And then we're taking that hot pink color from the Masquerade palette and using it a little bit above where we just put the raspberry. And now using a packing brush and the most beautiful purple I've ever seen, and we're putting that all over our lid. I am so impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I love that it's so colorful and the pan sizes are huge. So if you don't have it, please get it. You'll love it. And then we're just going to be taking that purple a little bit in our inner corner and then kind of downwards on our nose. Again, no shape, just make sure you keep blending until you're satisfied. And then taking a dense blending brush, this is a Real Techniques blending brush, and we're going to kind of blur out any of the edges. There's absolutely no product on this brush, it's completely blank, so just keep blending. So now going in with the Too Faced glitter glue and just packing that all over the lid where we put the purple. And now we are using the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow palette in the color Magnetic. This is a really pretty purple with a little bit of reflex of blue. Really complements the eye look. And now just throwing on some mascara on our lashes. And then I'm also popping on some falsies, the Ardell 111s. And now for the lower lash line. I'm using the ColourPop Cream Gel Eyeliner in the color Zulu. This is a really pretty mint green. And we're just going to put that in the waterline and a little bit below the waterline. This is really going to open up the eye, make us look more doll-like almost. And now I'm using the NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in the color Mermaid. How appropriate, right? And we're just going to take a lower lash line smudger brush and smudge this color pretty far down. And also kind of bringing it a little bit in the inner corner to kind of bring in a little bit of highlight. So inner corner to outer corner all the way around. Now back in with that dense blending brush just to blend any harsh lines away. Now we're going in with the NYX colored mascara in the color Mint Julep, and we're just going to be putting that on our lower lash line. Now back in with the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette, and we're going to be using a mixture of the color Light Year and the color Spectre. So Light Year goes down first and then Spectre right on top. So now on to the fun part. We're going to do the scales now. So I cut a pair of fishnet stockings. I cut the feet off and I just stick it over my head. Just make sure it's a nice and secure on your face so it doesn't move around. And we're going to be going back into the Masquerade palette and pretty much using all the bright colors. So we have the blue, the purple, the pink, there's like a minty color in there, all the bright colors. And I'm taking a wedge sponge, first going in with the purple and packing it really tightly onto my forehead. And just go ahead and repeat each color the same way. So now we're going in with the Ben Nye Shimmer Powder in the color Cameo Shimmer, and we're just going to be highlighting the forehead and then a little bit on the cheekbones here. I really tried to focus the highlight on the forehead right in the center so it made it look more bright, and then right on the tops of the cheeks. Now moving on to the pearls. So I'm using here some lash glue and some pearls from the craft store, and I'm just gluing them on the top of my eyebrows. I really just wanted to focus this on my forehead. There was no powder, no rhyme or reason. I just kind of was doing it as I was going, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Okay, so now for the fun stuff. So I have a piece of paper towel right there, and I glued it on my face and stuck the fish hook right in between. Please be careful with this. The fish hook that I bought was very, very sharp, so I did have my dad kind of dull it down for me so I wouldn't stab myself in the chin. So if you're going to be wearing this out, make sure that you do that. He just filed it down on the end there, because it was very, very sharp. So yeah, so I'm just putting some lash glue all around the edges of the paper towel just to secure it in place. And if you didn't have lash glue, you could use liquid latex. They are the same thing. I just didn't have liquid latex, so works just fine. So now we're using tissue, and we're going to be placing this on top of the paper towel part in little pieces, kind of sections, and I really wanted this to have a lot of texture, like broken skin, so just kind of ball it up or wrinkle it up if you want. And now I'm adding some more tissues to the innermost corner of my mouth. And it's really cool when you open your mouth, it kind of looks like there's like skin tearing. So that's why I did that. So now I'm just covering that with a little bit of foundation. This is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. And just make sure that's all dry before you move on to the shadow part. So I'm using that same NYX palette we used a second ago, and I'm using the red in there on the outside of the wound. And this red is almost too bright, so I didn't use very much, but it did the job. And now I'm going in with that darker purple just to darken it up a little bit. And then from that Juvia's Place palette, that middle tone matte brown is going to go on top of the purple and the red just to give it more of a bruise-like. So right now, right here, I'm using a Wet n Wild lipstick. You can use a cream paint if you'd like. This lipstick is in the color Cherry Bomb. It's just a burgundy lipstick. It does the same as a cream paint. Now for the fake blood part. So I'm using the Graftobian Scab blood, and we're going to be focusing this on the center of the hook, so where the majority of the wound will be, and we're just putting it in the center and then blending it outward. I like this effect because it looks kind of like wet and glossy, and it doesn't move around either, so if you are going to be wearing it out, it's a really good product to have. Yeah, so just putting it on the spatula and then just blending it outward. So now with some actual fake blood, this is the more the runny kind, and I got this at like Party City. So yeah, just put that on with the spatula too, and we're gonna do it in a drippy kind of way, so it kind of runs down the face and looks more realistic. And now we are putting some scab blood and a little bit of that fake blood on the hook, because it would be really gross and nasty if it was real, right? And then on down a little bit on the neck, and then on the top of the wound as well. Alright guys, that wraps up this tutorial. All you need now is some purple lipstick. I used the NYX Liquid Suede in the color Sway. And just apply it to the other half of your mouth. Throw on a teal wig and a tiara and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I know this look has been done 100 times, but I really wanted to do my take on it. So please let me know what you'd like to see next in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.